Hello everyone, good evening. I hope you are all doing good. So this video I have made keeping parents preparing for 11 plus in mind. So what is this video about? So it's about my journey, right, that I had with my daughter probably 5 years ago, right? So I wasted money on 11 plus tuition, not because the tutors were bad, but because my child was actually misunderstood. So this video is for parents who don't want to repeat my mistake. So I understand that this video may not get a lot of love. It may even attract criticism. Again, that's okay. So making this video for parents who are walking a difficult path without footwear, the same path that I walked 5 years ago. And when my daughter was in year 4, my wife was very particular about getting her into a grammar school, like many other parents in the UK. I used to live in Wembley, and I started calling tutors from the roadside advertisements. I do not really had much idea, right, how the 11 plus works, how the tuitions works at the time. I needed support for my daughter, right? So I don't want to feel lost in the game. And so the fees that I heard back from the tutors was really expensive. I hesitated a bit, right? So eventually I didn't have a choice, so I had actually to enroll her in a well-known tuition center just near my home, right? So it costed me 180 pounds a month and one class a week of 1 hour, right? And then another one class of practice session that's again of 1 hour where they mostly sat on the computers, right? I was happy because she's in 11 plus tuition and my job is done, and I didn't really check her progress, right? Because we were so occupied with the other work, right, our daily routine, so I couldn't really check whether she's making progress, whether the tuition center was actually helping her to progress or not. And then this happened. So this one day, so I attended a parent-teacher meeting at her school, right? And the primary reason was because my wife couldn't actually make it, right? So I had to go instead. And I asked her, the teacher, one simple question: if you were to rank my daughter, would she be in the top 10? Her answer was a straight no, right? And that moment actually changed everything. It changed a lot of things, right? I started thinking. So and I started reflecting as well, right? And I started spending some time with my daughter every day to teach. So what I realized was she wasn't an average student, right? But all she needed was an extra support. Sometimes her thinking was really good, right? She even was thinking better than me, right, in some of the questions, finding the answer for some of the questions. So I started spending more time with her to teach her, right? And given that myself and my wife, we were actually school toppers, we split the subjects among ourselves, right? And we started teaching her. And I went and I researched a lot of schools, their exam patterns and the expectations. And there was a lot of research that I actually put in. And we started a little late, right? Only in the last 6 months is what we started with. So 11 plus tuition started when she was in year 4, right? Almost at the beginning of year 4. And when I started involving, it was mid of year 5, right? We had hardly like 6 months to go, right? So then I spent time with my daughter, right, to teach her what she actually wants. And it really helped her, right? The first thing that I had to do was to boost her confidence, right? I have to make her understand she is not an average student, right? And English, being an Indian, right? Yeah, we don't master English as much as others do, but still, she was good in learning. She was good in English. That's what I understood, right? And I had to actually make her believe that she is actually good. Okay, so that's a time which was really really difficult to me, right? So and then so I started doing this business, right, Mile Academy, and it's not to just build a business, right? I started this to help parents who feel lost, okay? And this is the reason why Mile Academy actually exists. I started with one student, and then so while I was actually taking, I do take technical classes. Okay, so when I was taking technical classes, so one of the student, right? So she was a mom. She was a mom, working mom, and she was actually trying to better herself in technical things, right? So I was taking Python class actually. She asked me if I can. I was just telling her that I'm interested in taking 11 plus classes, and then she was just asking me if I can actually take the 11 plus tuition for her. That's how we actually started, almost 2.5 years ago. So the primary reason was she wasn't able to do the 11 plus tuition homework. Okay, she wasn't able to do the homework by herself. She needed support, and her mom could not actually support her, and that's the primary reason that she actually wanted me to teach 11 plus. And then I actually started teaching her. And so one of her friend, her daughter, also joined, right? So that's how this 11 plus tuitions actually started for me. So they needed support, which we actually provided. We understand every student what they actually need, and then we provide what they actually want, right? So what we normally do is we start with an initial assessment. We identify their strengths and weaknesses, and we share clear feedback with parents, and which is what most of the tutors today don't do, right? Where does your son or daughter actually stand? You have to understand it, right? And so how difficult is the journey going to be? Because it's not one size fits all, right? So every student's journey is actually different, and so maybe the destination is the same, but the journey that they have to actually take in order to reach the destination depends on where they actually stand today. So sometimes some students may have to put in a lot of efforts, right? For some students it may be a cakewalk because of their inherent talent, right? So those students who are in the top 10 percentage, for them it's a cakewalk, right? They just need some support, a little support, and the 1 hour a week tuition will definitely help them. But what about the students who needs more support, right? Are we just going to let them down, right? Just because the fees for 11 plus tuitions are too high, right? That's where we want to fill the gap, right? Our motive is to support every student, right, on what they actually want. Okay, so at the end of the first week of the teaching, we actually design a personalized learning plan. Okay, and so this approach may not work for everyone, right? But it will definitely work for parents and students who are really, really serious about learning. So let's stop forcing children to fit into systems. Let's understand them, and that's what we do at Mile Academy. Let's make learning fun together. Okay, I will wait to hear back from you all, right? And do contact me if you think I'll be able to support you or your child in your 11 plus journey. Thank you very much for viewing the video. I will wait to hear back from you. Thank you. Bye.